This is Nick with Build Brothers Roofing and Solar. Started my inspection at 7281 Arillo Street here in San Diego. We're on top of a 3-tab shingle roof. Took some pictures from the ground level. It's raining right now, so didn't want to climb up the ladder again. But there's definitely some wood rot going on over here in this section of the fascia right here and over here. And then there's a few other areas around the back also. Those will be in the inspection report. Wood repair is always that unknown variable when it comes to any roofing project. So it's good just to get an idea of what to expect before the roof starts. Now, as we start to rip this roof off and see what's underneath it, there might be more, but typically the majority of that wood repair is going to come from the eaves of the home, the fascia board, the rafter tails, starter board, etc. Okay, so this is a 3-tab shingle roof. We can see we have a ton of granule loss going on right now. You have a bunch of missing shingles as well, and then a whole bunch of repairs also that I'm going to point out. But first, we'll just start with the obvious. So you can see how the majority of the granules on this asphalt shingle have started to deplete. Essentially what's happening is as this material has aged, the oils on the material start to evaporate and those granules start to roll off over time. And when that starts to occur, all that fiberglass begins to be exposed. Once the fiberglass is exposed on a product like this, the waterproofing is greatly affected. You can also see just how loose the majority of these shingles are. You can see how water and wind gets pushed underneath it, lifting those up. And then obviously you can see that's what's happening over here. You can see all these missing shingles along this roof. These are all rusted out nail heads. All these are potential leaks waiting to happen. Same thing along the edges over here. We've got some shingles that were replaced on this section. You can see where some of the areas have been kind of piecemealed in as well. It looks like the homeowner came and probably used just some Flex Seal on some of these areas where there might have been some issues. You have a cricket that was made over here. Something's starting to go on where it's starting to lift on this section. So when we go ahead and redo this roof, we'll go ahead and redo this cricket as well, just to make sure that it's all ready to go. But you can see there definitely have been some leaks over in this section. And then we got a bunch of damaged shingles over here also. We have some whirlybirds that are on this roof. We are going to be replacing those whirlybirds with O'Hagan exhaust vents. O'Hagan exhaust vents are flat, low-profile ventilation systems. I want to point out, let's see. Oh, there we go. Your neighbor across the street. Those little vents right there on the side, right there. Those are O'Hagan exhaust vents. So we're going to be replacing these whirlybirds with those exhaust vents. Just a lot easier waterproofing system. We're going to add a couple more as well, just to increase the airflow on this home. We want to make sure that all the warranties from Owens Corning are going to be withheld, just in case. Again, more missing shingles over here. Looks like there's just one layer of shingle that's on this roof. We're going to tear this roof down to the decking no matter what. We're going to be reflashing, resealing all these penetrations once we go ahead and do that as well. You can see again, the majority of the sealant around these penetrations has depleted, but that homeowner came and just sprayed some more of that Flex Seal over it. That's a temporary solution. And then same thing over here on the skylight. Looks like there might have been some leaks that have been going on. We got some mastics that's been smeared, and then the Flex Seal. So in my professional opinion, this roof has gone well past its life expectancy. It is in need of replacement. We'll tear this down to the decking. We'll replace the current felt underlayment with a layer of synthetic underlayment. That's part of the Owens Corning roofing system. That'll come with a 50-year warranty from Owens Corning to go along with a lifetime workmanship warranty from us. Once all that's done, we replace all the wood. That synthetic underlayment is installed. New vents are going to be installed as well. We're going to be reflashing, resealing all the penetrations. We'll then be adding brand new starter shingle along the entire perimeter. That starter shingle is a really important layer of shingle, but it's also going to stop any of these shingles from lifting up in the future. We talked about redoing that cricket for the homeowner as well. Once all that is said and done, new drip edge will be installed along the entire perimeter of the roof as well. Drip edge is this piece of metal right here, right there. And that allows for water to run off that metal as opposed to running off the wood. Then the architectural shingle gets installed, and depending on what color they want to go with, we'll go ahead and paint the penetrations to match, just to make it look nice and fresh. But yeah, in my professional opinion, this roof has gone well past its life expectancy. Typical 3-tab shingle roofs like this are going to last maybe 20 years or so. I would put this closer to the 30-year mark. That's it for my inspection.